Good morning, friends. Welcome back to the class. I hope you all are safe and healthy too. In this session, we are going to discuss the integral of trigonometric functions. Basically, it's quite difficult to the student to get the initiate while dealing with the integral of trigonometric functions. So, what I have planned is I have divided the entire trigonometric functions concept into 10 different patterns. Means there are 10 different approaches to deal with the questions. So, but they are very small to understand, and few are based on the formulas and few are based on the methodology. So, let's have a discussion over that. Let's see in this session how many patterns we can cover maximum, right? So we cannot cover the 10 patterns in one single lecture. So I divided into 5 or 6 to 4 so that it can be accessible easily and we can elaborate more. So let's have a discussion on that. Let's start with the pattern 1. And what is this pattern 1 says? So here, if I talk about the pattern 1 questions, so basically I'll first list out the questions and then we'll go with the uh, formulas and all. See, the questions are like find the integral of sine square dx. You can also increase the power like sine cube dx, sine power 4x dx. Similarly, you can also treat for cos square, cos cube, right? Cos power 4 dx, even tan square dx, tan cube dx, tan power 4x dx. Similarly, we go for cot. So cot square dx, cot cube dx, and the last is cot power 4x dx. So these are coming in the pattern 1 where you will see single trigonometric ratios, either only sine we have, only cos, only cot and tan, right? So if the question is in the form where the power of the trigonometric function is 2, 3 and 4, we can use these formulas where these formulas are obtained from cos 2x formula and sin 3x and cos 3x formula, right? So sin square x can be written as 1 minus cos 2x by 2, cos square x 1 plus cos 2x by 2, sin cube x, this is the formula again obtained from sin 3x formula, for cos cube x is obtained from cos 3x formula. So by using the first set of formulas, we will be able to solve these questions. So for your reference, I will take random 4 to 5 sums from the pattern 1. So what we will do is just we will use this formula to simplify. Let us take the first question I am taking here, sine square x dx. So simply I know I don't have a direct formula for sine square x. So first I will use some trigonometric formulas out of this. It will be converted into 1 minus cos 2x by 2 and dx. And since it's a monomial, denominator is a monomial, I can separate the fraction and I can write the integral, calculate the integral separately like this. So ultimately half is a constant, left is 1 and half I can take out, so it becomes cos 2x and dx. The integral of 1 is x, so I will be half x minus half of. Again, if you substitute 2x is equal to t over here just you need a substitution technique. सब्स्टिट्यूशन टेक्निक के अंदर ही ये सारे पैटर्न्स आते हैं। तो सब्स्टिट्यूशन टेक्निक के यूज आप हर क्वेश्चन मतलब लगभग आप देखने को मिलेगा। सो वेयर यू विल सी इफ आई assume 2x is equal to t, if I assume 2x is equal to t, so derivative of 2x is 2 and dt value will come like right what we called as 2 into 2x is equal to t, so 2 is equal to dt by dx, so dx value will be dt by 2. So after derivative dx will be dt by 2. So I am replacing both the things like integral of cos t into dt by 2. So 1 by 2 come out. So ultimately I is equal to half x minus 1 by 4 cos t into dt. And you know what is the final answer is 1 by 4 into cos derivative, sorry, integral of cos t is sin t, right? Because sin t का derivative cos t, तो cos t का integral sin t and plus c will write and will replace t with the original function at the end. So I is equal to final answer is x by 2 minus this is what sine of 2x plus c answer. So friends, in the same manner as I solved sine square x, so you may solve cos square x, right? With the help of the next formula, nothing else. So now, in a similar manner, sine cube x can be written as like this. Since 4 is a monomial, you can again separate the fraction and go with the simple integration. So I will take sine power 4x. What I can do with sine power 4x? If it is of sine power 4x, how can I go with? It simply, you can say, it is sine square x the whole square, and we know the formula of sine square x, that is 1 minus cos 2x by 2. Again the same formula we are going to use twice, cos 2x by 2 the whole square dx. So ultimately by opening this square 1 by 4 will come out and it can be expanded by using a minus b whole square. So a square means 1 only minus 2ab plus b square cos square 2x dx. Now I can separate the integral over here. So 1 by 4, keep it outside and then write 1 into dx minus, since 2 is a constant, I can keep outside cos 2x dx plus integral of cos square 2x dx. First two parts will be directly solved because they are in the standard form. It will be x and it will be already we have solved this. It is what sine 2x by 2, right? This is the answer. And for cos square 2x, again here you can take cos 2x, cos square x can again convert it into 1 plus cos 2x by 2. So finally what it can written as 1 plus cos, just whatever the angle over here, it will be doubled in the formula. It will be doubled in the formula. जो भी angle होगा वो double होगा, याद रखना. So cos square 2x is converted into 1 plus cos 4x by 2. Again, since it's a monomial, split the fraction into two parts. It will be get cancelled. So I is equal to 1 by 4 x minus sine 2x plus, when you again separate this one, it will convert it into 1 into dx plus half into cos 4x dx. Now I is equal to 1 by 4 into x minus sine 2x plus half वन का इंटीग्रेशन x हाफ इंटू इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ cos 4x, मतलब यहाँ 4x को t लेट करके सब्स्टिट्यूट करोगे तो whatever the x coefficient will come in denominator, that is 1 by 4 into cos theta का डेरिवेटिव sin theta हो जाएगा. That's it. And whatever the plus c then. So 1 by 4 को आप multiply करिए, you will get the final answer. That will be the answer of this question. So you may go with the any power like this with the help of these four formulas repeatedly. Right? जैसे जैसा पावर इंक्रीज होगा एक ही फॉर्मूला को आप 2 से 3 बार यूज करते हो. Nothing else. Expand it and wherever the possibility, split the fraction into simplest fractions and distribute the integral and solve the each part separately to get the final answer. Nothing else. Now we'll go with the tan square x and tan cube x and tan power 4x. In a similar manner, you can go with the rest of the questions. Yes. Fine. I'm taking the tan square x question here. Tan square x. We don't have a formula directly for tan square x. Okay, so hence first we'll convert these into another form. Like you know that tan square x can written as I'm writing the identity in a usual manner first. Sec square x minus tan square x is equal to 1. So by using this identity, the tan square x can written as sec square x minus 1. Am I right? So as and when you converted this, it converted into a standard form. You can see, if I separate this one, sec square x dx minus 1 into dx, the sec square x integral is directly, you can say tan x, one integration is x plus c, solved. Over. In a similar manner, if it is of next question I am taking, I is equal to tan cube x dx. A small change in this question will simplify further. Right? It can written as tan x into tan square x dx like this. Hence, this tan square x, one single tan square x, can written as sec square x minus 1 as we did in the first question. Then multiply inside, what you will see, tan x into sec square x dx minus tan x into dx. This is a direct formula. Tan x derivative is log of sec x, and here if you assumed tan x is equal to t, its derivative is available, that is sec square x will be get cancelled and you are left with, I am not explaining the entire process over here, I am directly writing what after assuming t, what you are going to get. You are going to get like t into dt minus, and its formula is already the log of sec x plus c here, and t integration of t is t square by 2 minus log of sec x plus c, and again replace t with tan x at the end to get the final answer. So final answer would be tan square x by 2 minus log of sec x plus c. So hopefully ये तो clear हो गया होगा definitely कि how to deal with tan square x. So in a similar manner, if cot square x will be asked, so cot square x will be written as cosec square x minus 1. Separate the 1. Cosec square x का हो गया minus cot x and similarly. Cot cube x, so cot x into cot square x written as cosec square x minus 1. Multiply inside, separate the integral, it will be converted into standard form. And this one where you assume cot x is equal to t, then cosec square x will be there as a derivative. You can go with the substitution technique for the sub part and you will get the final answer. Next, in a similar manner, what about if it is a tan power 4x? How we can go with tan power 4x? हम कैसे लिख सकते हैं tan power 4x को? Tan square x into tan square x लिखे, फिर tan square x को लिखे sec square x minus 1 the whole square, then go with the a minus b the whole square and all, right? So इस तरीके से कोशिश करते हैं कि क्या होता है and we'll see. Okay, just try this one for your just for uh, food for thought. Cot power 4x tan. I'm just giving a hint. Tan power 4x can written as what? Tan square x the whole square. Tan square x को आप replace करिए sec square x minus 1 the whole square. Then go with the a minus b whole square identity. Separate the integrals. And in that also you need to apply the sum again, the same identity techniques, and it will goes on what simplified form. So let's take the next pattern question. First pattern is over here, and let's take the pattern 2. Yeah. Where the pattern 2 sums, I am just listing out first. Pattern 2 sums, I am just listing out here. Sin 3x, sin 3x into cos 4x. Sin 4x into sin 8x. And sin x into sin 2x into sin 3x, cos 2x into cos 4x into cos 6x. Now you can see simply, if you observe these first two, if you are able to solve the first two means next two automatically will done. So first I will take this one. If we closely observe this one, this is sin A into cos B form. Sin A into cos B form. So sin A into cos B form means the 2 will go in denominator from this identity. So ultimately that is going to, matlab this product is going to converted into addition and subtraction. The product of T ratios is converted into addition or subtraction. So first I will take the first question here to understand how can we write this as sin A into cos B dx. This is a question where sin theta and cos theta are in the product, so I can convert them into addition or subtraction with the help of the formula. The first formula will help you out. So this can be written as sine of, it is completely A and it's completely B. So sin A into cos B identity I am going to use. Sine of A plus B means 3x plus 4x is 7x, plus sine of 3x minus 4x is minus x upon 2. So ultimately this function is going to separate into two simplest questions. So 1 by 2 I can keep this as a constant. I can separate sine 7x dx. Sine of minus x is minus sine x, hence it is written as minus sin x dx over. and then simply here you need to assume 7x is equal to t. So after assuming t, you will be able to change both. Dx will also change. So I am directly writing after conversion, right? Here it converted into 1 by 7, right? So sine t dt minus what left? Sine x dx. So now I can write half of 1 by 7 of sine t derivative is what? Minus cos t, right? Similarly here minus cos x, and you may also write plus c over here. And then multiply inside and replace t with the original function, that is 7x. So final answer would be 1 by 14 minus 1 by 14 cos 7x plus 1 by 2 cos x, or you may also multiply the c with that one, or c by 2. You can simply write c also. It doesn't make any difference. So this is what the way to solve the pattern 2. Pattern 2 में यहाँ मैंने 4 क्वेश्चन लिस्ट आउट किया है. So if you are able to solve the first, so second will also be able to solve. So if there are the product of 3, means you need to apply this formula twice. Let's go with the third one. Okay, so first and third I have solved here, and second and fourth you will do from your end. I am taking the third one. What is this? Sin x into sin 2x into sin 3x dx. So if you go with this, what you will see? देखिए आप इसमें सबसे पहला हम चाहे तो ऐसा लगा सकते हैं कि थोड़ा ग्रुपिंग कर लेते तो शायद थोड़ा इजी हो जाएगा, नहीं तो भी चलेगा. हम फर्स्ट 2 में अप्लाई कर सकते हैं sin a into sin b. sin a into sin b का फॉर्मूला अप्लाई करेंगे, will keep sin 3x undisturbed. So ultimately this is converted into sin a into sin b means like this. This one sin of, there's a mistake, cos of a plus b into cos of a minus b. So sin a into sin b means minus 2 will go in denominator. So it converted into cos of, this is a and this is b. This is a and this is b. Cos of a plus b means cos of 3x minus cos of a minus b means cos of minus x upon minus 2 into sin 3x dx. So I is equal to, here you can separate the fraction first. Inside it becomes what? See, yeah, 1 by 2 को आप बाहर ले लो, minus 1 by 2 is out. Left with is what? Cos 3x minus into minus plus cos x into sin 3x dx. So now since it's a binomial, I can multiply with sin 3x inside twice. It's converted into what? Who will be correct? Cos 3x into sin 3x plus cos x into sin 3x. I am not writing dx again and again to save our time, nothing else, but you have to write by default. Now this question is again divided into two simplest questions. आप देखिए इस फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट हो गया, means it's a repeated task. Again convert, इसको आप a और b समझ के चलिए. तो cos a into sin b, cos a into sin b, the second formula will apply over here, and then go with the formula. Here cos a into sin b, cos a into sin b, this is what you can say again the second formula repeat and repeat use होगा ये formula की वजह से ये question टू फ्रैक्शन में डिवाइड होगा ये इंटीग्रल टू पार्ट्स में डिवाइड टोटल फोर फ्रैक्शंस आ जाएंगे and individually you will solve the question. So take a time to solve these type of questions, right? Be with the patience. तो patience के साथ थोड़ा काम करिएगा. Definitely will work out the pattern 2. Only it's based on trigonometric identities. So pattern 1 is clear. Pattern 2 is clear. I think we'll go with the pattern 3. From pattern 3 onwards, we required a methodology first, and wherever we require the trigonometric identities we'll definitely go for that. Okay, so let's take that one pattern 3 now, right? Little bit critical, but it's so important. From pattern 3 pattern 2, these all are 4 marker questions, so please do take care. So I'm taking pattern 3 questions. It's so simple to understand. Pattern 3. What it is there. First I will list out the question. Only I will give one. I will explain only one sum out of this pattern because it's so simple to understand. It may be plus sin x, it may be minus sin x, means you may converted them into two questions like 1 upon 1 plus sin x, 1 upon 1 minus sin x. This is a different question, In a similar manner, 1 upon 1 plus cos x dx or 1 upon 1 minus cos x dx. Next question is like sin x upon 1 plus cos x dx and cos x upon 1 plus sin x dx. So here in this pattern of questions you will see rationalizing the denominator method will work perfectly. So what I am taking here, I will solve the first question. Just by doing the rationalization of the denominator, it will work. See, I is equal to 1 upon 1 plus sin x dx, right? We have. So, if I do the rationalizing the denominator, it means I am multiplying the numerator and denominator with 1 minus sin x. If it is of a plus b, I will multiply with a minus b. If it is of a minus b, I will multiply with a plus b. That is the concept of rationalization. So if I do like this, so 1 into 1 minus sin x is 1 minus sin x only. In the denominator, a plus b into a minus b, that is 1 minus sin square x dx. So ultimately 1 minus sin x dx upon it becomes cos square x dx. So my purpose is to apply the rationalization technique, rationalizing the denominator. Rationalize the denominator. Concept is to what? Convert the binomial denominator to monomial denominator. This is a basic purpose in the method here. I wanted to convert the binomial denominator into monomial denominator so that I can separate the fraction into two simplest fractions and then I will separately do the integrals. This is a logic behind this method. Now you can see here I can separate the fractions since it's a monomial, it would be beneficial. So 1 by cos square dx and sin x by cos square dx. So I is equal to, it becomes sec square x dx, and 1 sin and 1 cos will written as tan, and rest 1 by cos can written as sec x dx. These become the standard formulas of integral sec square x, it become tan x, and sec x tan x, it become what? Sec x plus c over. Answer is over. In the similar manner, you can go with what the next one. यहाँ भी आप वही काम कर सकते हो. In all the questions, you will go with the same one, rationalizing the denominator. Okay, it will work in all the questions. So just go with that. So fine. So next question, next pattern we'll move on to. So pattern 3 is so simple. We'll go with the pattern 4. Right. Now pattern 4. It's so important. ये क्वेश्चंस काफी बार अगर मैं कहूँ तो 4 मार्क्स में भी आया था, और कुछ क्वेश्चन ऐसे थे इसमें से 6 मार्कर में से भी पूछा गया बोर्ड्स में. So please be with the patience to try to understand pattern 4. First, I'll write the question, what the question we are going to discuss, or how the question looks like. What is a common thing you will identify in this pattern? Sin x plus cos x by 9 plus 16 sin 2x and dx. The next is sin x minus cos x by 3 plus sin 2x dx. Next, sin x plus cos x, it's all out plus, sin x plus cos x upon under root sin 2x dx. Sin x plus cos x upon under root 1 plus sin 2x dx. Right. Next, root tan x plus root cot x dx. So this question is asked frequently in boards. You will find this question in miscellaneous exercise, solved examples, and some are in exercise. So what the pattern 4 is about, you can see in all these numerators, once you convert them into sin and cos, this will also fit into the same pattern. In the numerator, you will see sin x plus cos x, sin x plus cos x, sin x plus cos x, and sin x plus cos x. So numerator must have sin x plus cos x, and in the denominator, what is the common factor you have observed? Sin 2x is there. In all the denominators, sin 2x, sin 2x, sin 2x, sin 2x. So when you are converting, when you have observed this question, numerator have this sin x plus cos x, denominator have sin 2x, right? So in this type of question, it may be a plus, it may be a minus sometimes, but it doesn't make any difference. If it is of sin x plus cos x, we'll take the substitution technique again. These all are coming under the substitution technique only. So what you will take the substitution? Simply, what is the integration of denominator? Just enough. It's a thinking process. Integration of only numerator part, if you solve, what you will get basically. So sin x integration is minus cos x integration is sin x, hence I will take sin x minus cos x is the answer of the numerator, right? So purposely I am taking sin x minus cos x is equal to t so that its derivative will come as sin x plus cos x, where the derivative will available in the numerator, right? So friends, what I am taking here, sin x minus cos x is equal to t. For this type of question, directly we'll start like that. It's not appear in the question directly, but when you take this one, you will see the change in the question. So what I am taking the first question here, sin x plus cos x by 9 plus 16 sin 2x dx. So I am assuming let the sin x minus cos x is equal to t. Though this factor is not there in the function, but by observing this pattern, you may remember this one. If you go with this type of substitution, this question will become a very simplest form. We'll see. If I assume sin x minus cos x is equal to t and do the derivative on both the side, it becomes what? Cos x plus sin x is equal to dt by dx. So it implies dx will be dt by cos x plus sin x. Correct. So what is left inside? See. So sin x plus cos x upon 9 plus 16 sin 2x into, in place of dx, I can write dt upon cos x plus sin x. So ultimately these two get cancelled. So we are left with 1 upon this factor where we are doing the integration with respect to t, hence entire remaining function must be in terms of t. So hence I need to change sin 2x also in terms of t. In terms of t. So hence what we will do is here, if you are assuming sin x minus cos x is equal to t, so it's by squaring on both the side you will get what? Sin x minus cos x whole square is equal to t square. By opening with the identity, sin square x plus cos square x will become 1 minus, right, 2 sin x cos x, that is converted into sin 2x is equal to t square. Then sin 2x can written as 1 minus t square. So finally here sin 2x is going to change as 1 minus t square. So I is equal to dt upon 9 plus 16 into 1 minus t square. I hope you have understood why we need to change sin to x. Reason that we are doing the integration with respect to t, hence we need to change the sin 2x function in terms of t only, then only integral is possible. So I is equal to, when you do the multiplication inside, it becomes 16 minus 16 t square, 16 plus 9, 25. It becomes 25 minus 16 t square, right? So you can take here 16 as a common factor. Basically, it's converted into what? A square, 1 upon a square minus x square. You might not study this formula before. If you have studied, well and good. If you are not studied, we'll study further when we deal with the algebra of the function in the next exercise. Basically, now this pattern means it becomes a square minus x square formula. I am just completing this sum just for the sake of convenience. So if I take 16 as a common factor, it becomes 1 by 16. It becomes what? 25 by 16 can written as 5 by 4 the whole square minus t square. It's converted into what? 1 upon a square minus x square, right? A square minus x square. So final answer would be 1 by 16, right? So 1 by 2a, that is 5 by 4 into log of a plus x by a minus x, that is 5 by 4 plus t by 5 by 4 minus t plus c, and again you need to change the value of t and simplify further as much as you can, like this, and take 4 as a LCM and all, you will get the final answer. So if you have studied well before the form of 1 by a square minus x square formula, you will be able to solve this remaining part. Otherwise, you need to study first and then come back to this pattern, nothing else. So this is about the pattern 4. You can go with the all the sums in the same pattern. Simply, just you need to remember, you have to take sin x minus cos x as t, though it is not there in the question at all. But you need to remember this one. But how to get how to remember this one? Simply take the numerator and do the integral. Integration of sin x plus cos x is sin x minus cos x. So that should be a factor to be remembered. Nothing else. And then go for the squaring on both the side. You will get sin 2x as 1 minus t square. And if you are assuming it as t, do the derivative, get the dx. So three things you can change at a time. First of all, this dx is going to change, and sin 2x will also going to change, right? वो आप change करिए, automatically वो एक standard form में convert हो जाएगा, then you will be able to solve the questions. So here in this session, only these four patterns we will cover, and in the next session we will take the next four or might possible if, right? So six patterns will be covered in the second session. So thank you for watching me since so long, and keep watching, keep learning, and keep growing. Thank you all of you, and take care. Bye bye. See you in the next session, that is session number 4 of the integral of trigonometric functions. Bye bye.